Geico presents Yikes, another voicemail from your roommate.
Sup, roomie? Hey, a pipe burst in the basement. It's completely flooded. Anyway, I called for someone to fix it, but in the meantime, I was thinking we could finally have that indoor pool party we've always wanted. I got some cool swan floaty things already going. Could you pick up some chips on your way home? Later.
The Geico Insurance Agency could help keep your personal property protected, like if your roommate isn't the brightest pool float in the flooded basement. Visit geico.com to see how easy it is to switch and save on renter's insurance.
No podcast.
It's testing again.
All right.
Yeah, we're testing.
Make sure my mic is good. Go ahead. Go.
You good?
Yes, test the mic.
Okay, all right, testing for a go.
No, this is a testy podcast.
Yeah, it's very
Hey,
testy.
Pat Haggerty, all right.
He explodes. I think it's zombie. He does.
How do you work this thing? I don't know what's going on here.
All right. Let's.
So that's what I'm saying. I'll switch with you if you want. You know.
No, I don't think anyone's getting picked up. Testing my mic. Testing.
Testing. We're on? Testing?
Yes.
Yeah. Testing. Test.
Okay, yeah, you don't have to do all that. Go ahead.
1, 2, test. 1, 2, testing.
Testing. Hello out there in Radio Lands.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Wait, let me do one more. Testing. Go around. Test.
Test.
Okay, that should be good. I think.
Play it now.
All right, we're going.
All right, testing. Test. Go ahead.
Oh, God.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Farouk.
Testing. 1, 2, testing.
Testing. Will this testing ever end? Testing. I'm getting testy with all this testing.
Looks like we got ourselves a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, man.
Shalom.
Oh, man.
We're a couple of dangerous fucks who just don't know any better.
Oh, man.
That's right. That's what we got. That's what we do
I want to
here.
get a beer, damn it.
Now you want a goddamn beer?
I was kind of hoping that we would actually stop it and listen to it.
Do you want to hear it again?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Want to hear it one more time? Fire.
Okay, testing, test. No, I was kidding with you.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it down.
You just lost half an audience right there.
You gotta keep it down
Come
for
on.
your neighbors.
Yeah.
What audience are you talking about? I'm so disappointed in
Hey,
the audience.
it's also the slant. It's a fight for viewership right here.
Oh man, we're trampling them.
Oh, man.
I looked at the listens for the Terrible Tim roast. We didn't even break 7 listens.
Fucking waste of time.
That's not true.
What was the point?
Not true at all. We're thriving.
No, we did all right.
Come on, put the crates down. Get to work. Come on.
Oh.
That's right. Farouk Hussan joins us.
Man. Oh, man.
Did I say that correctly?
No, you did not. It's Farouk Hussein.
Nah, it's Farouk.
See, again, this power ranking thing, I just gotta...
Our guest joins us.
Like, you're free-falling right now. I don't understand. It's just, and he's not even doing anything. He's just...
Our guest joins us, Farouk Hussein.
Farrakhan Hussein. Yes, that is me.
You just gotta go by Frankie Husano. That's what you gotta.
Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me Fat Aladdin. All right, that's
right.
hey, yo.
I want to introduce Farouk to the audience because if we reference him and someone happens to listen and they're like, they're talking about people I don't know.
Right.
That's a major criticism of podcasting.
Of any podcast that me and Greg are on, people complain about that.
Really?
We talk about people that they don't know. Right. You don't know anyone. They don't know me.
Right.
I don't know who the fuck
It's
you
like
people are.
there's one guy who was listening to Sal's show, The Slant. He was complaining because we would bring up people like Sacco and bring up people who are in our universe.
Oh yeah. Well,
So if you're going to listen to a show, you got to get to know the universe.
Well,
yeah,
Just don't watch Seinfeld and not know who Newman is.
that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, if you want to catch up and get the gist of the whole story, follow us. We post about this shit all the time. You want to get to know our lives?
Right.
We're letting you take a peek inside. You know.
Exactly.
What we're all about.
So with you guys, I feel like it's even better because like it's like a perspective kind of thing. Because you're traveling together and doing shows together all the time,
Right.
and I feel like with you guys there's two sides, literally two sides to a story. It's amazing.
There was someone outside Pepper Jack's last week who was complaining to Tim that he did his bar. It was Jerry's friend, that kid. He was complaining to Tim that he did a song about Michelle
Stop talking about
Conrad.
people we don't know.
Right. He was like, oh, like I don't know who Michelle Conrad is. And Tim made a great point. He's like, yeah, I know you don't know who that is, but in the song you get to know the person.
Oh.
I create the character.
That's really deep, even for Terrible Tim.
Yeah.
So when we talk about people that you don't know out there, don't complain complain. Just sit back and enjoy.
But he's happy about this because you're talking.
Here's what I want to know: when we talk about these people, what comes up in your who comes up in your head? Like that's what I want to know. Like, what do you picture them as? Like that's what I'm curious about. Because like I feel like someone's picturing Michelle Conrad as like this hot blonde right now.
That's her sister.
Who's South Carolina? I'm going to draw a picture of a woman.
I went to Jay's on the Bay, where I'm going to be starting the show over there soon at the end of September.
Yeah.
And whose card is there? Below and behold, OGB. Let's
He's
and I'll tell you what, that was the dustiest stack out of all the stacks.
Sal's card was right.
He's a regular.
They actually turned it the other way so people wouldn't see. It was the only one. I was like, why is it?
The other side said Tupperware.
No, the other one was Terrible Tim. So I was like, oh man, this is bad. This is bad.
Well, let me tell you something. Put the crates down. Let's get back to work.
Let's do it.
I mean, that's exactly what we do.
What are you quoting there? Like, I'm very curious.
Hoffa.
Hoffa. Oh, see. Oh, that brings me back to my status. Okay, there we go. I thought it was Go. It wasn't getting any traction, but no kids don't know who Jimmy Hoffa is anymore.
No.
You know, they're reading the wrong conspiracy theories.
Your Facebook status about Jimmy.
It was a callback. It was a throwback, to Jimmy Hoffa, but no one knows who he is anymore.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what, though? You can Google Jimmy Hoffa. You can't Google Michelle Conrad.
Well, you could, but what comes up isn't that impressive. It's not.
Stop talking about Jimmy Hoffa. Stop talking about people that nobody knows. Nobody knows who that is.
They don't anymore.
It's like if you're listening to the show and you don't know these people, it's because you don't know anyone.
Right.
You work at the laundromat. You don't know
but
people.
like I don't know. Like, we're not hanging around with celebrities that we could talk about. I'm sorry, but if you want them to come on the podcast, just email them. Tell them to come on the podcast. Yeah.
Seriously, email into slantshow.com and tell us who you want on the show.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you.
Yeah.
I listened to the Howard Stern show, and normally nobody's Stern and his staff would drop during conversations, but I was invested in their universe, so I would Google Ronnie the limo driver and like stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm a fan of the show.
Well, yeah, I mean,
if you're a fan and I happen to mention Antonio Gerardo, go on the Facebook, Google Antonio Gerardo, see what that man looks like.
You know why famous celebrities don't have a podcast? Because they don't need to. They're on TV. Like they don't need that. That's why podcasts are for normal people. That's
everybody has a podcast.
Everybody has a podcast.
John Zombie has a solo show.
Right.
It's actually it's been like my way of cutting off comedians now. Like the moment they say the word podcast, I'm like unfriend, unfollow immediately. It's
You ever listen to Alec Baldwin's podcast?
No, but I bet it's crazy.
Oh, it's tremendous.
Probably nuts.
You've listened?
It's tremendous.
Isn't it like an interview-based show?
No, it's all about bananas.
The texture. I'm in love with the texture of bananas.
He goes around the Stop and Shops.
You can fry bananas.
He's like, I will take me to your produce section. This is not the proper banana.
This one is bruised. I would like to return it.
Bananas for closers.
Put that banana down.
That's right, Zombie. Good one.
This guy's a comedic relief. We're just
You know how much I made last year? $900,000. How much have you made, Zombie?
Nothing.
What's your name?
Fuck you. That's my name.
good father. Fuck you. Go play with your kids. It's the best line ever.
My dad did a movie with Alec Baldwin. My dad's an extra.
Yeah.
But if you talk to my dad, you'll think he's Robert De Niro.
He's an Academy Award-winning extra.
Right. And he said that Alec Baldwin spent 6 hours just fucking up his lines.
Did you guys hear that they're adding a new category to the Academy Awards where it's a superhero movie? It's like like not superhero, but like what is it? It's a fantasy, like kind of like all because there's so many sci-fi
Academy Awards or the Golden Globes.
I think it's the Golden Globes, not the Academy, Golden Globes. But they're adding that category where it's just for like I guess sci-fi and fantasy and all that.
They're adding a category for shit.
Yeah, that's it's.
They should just change it to the People's Choice Awards. Like there's no prestige anymore.
I think it should be Nicktoons. I think it should be Nickelodeon.
Fucking Zombies be wearing his like fantasy outfit while watching, rooting for like whatever fucking movies coming out. Whatever.
I wonder why Comic Book Jones isn't like questioning where all their missing stuff has been going. When John Zombie says he's helping, and Jesus, I came in here and I was like, holy shit, like this is amazing.
He's got a lot of toys.
He does, and the thing is, you don't realize some of these are actually worth a lot of fucking money. Like if you try to sell them, he's sitting on like at least like $1,000-$2,000 and
What,
stuff.
this shit?
Seriously, I'm not kidding. That shit is worth money. People pay out the ass.
He should be collecting a paycheck every week. That's right. Instead of buying toys.
I do. He says.
Why don't you save your money? Take out your girlfriend.
Like who needs one of those?
As a nerd, like when people ask you what's your favorite place to have like sex, and people use like bathroom or something like that, you know, like shower or like kitchen or whatever.
Or mosque.
For me, it's a mosque, exactly. Backyard. For me, it's going to be John Zombie's place, and I think this would be it. This would be because look at the variety. You know, it's just amazing.
That Simpsons bobblehead is a real
Simpsons bobblehead. Yeah, it is.
It's not a bobblehead.
What is it? It's a toy.
Just
a doll.
It's a doll of sorts.
You have dolls all over the place. You got dolls all over the place.
They're action figures.
What about your pension?
Well, I'll be honest. I was expecting a bear apartment. Like I was expecting like serial killer, like just minimalist bear white apartment.
Never been here.
No, I've not been here.
It's amazing.
This is really nice. This is amazing.
It's very clean.
It is very clean. It is very clean.
He's a janitor. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this is all right. So you just
He's a pro. He's a professional.
yeah.
You know,
He
has a
you
lot
take
of
pride in your work. That's good. I appreciate that.
What's your favorite thing about your job? Go ahead. Tell him.
the children.
Leaving. Punching out at the end of the day.
Passion. Tell him.
Zombie, what's going on with Fight Club now? You ready to challenge Johnny Caps or what? Because we're telling him he's struggling at the Fight Club.
Oh, Johnny Caps?
No.
Zombie. Oh.
Tommy Carolyn, that was it.
I forgot.
You beat Tommy Carolyn. It's pretty good. Yeah. Tommy Carolyn's funny. All right, good for you, man. So you got some chutzpah there. You got what it takes, kid.
I love the word chutzpah.
All right, that's good word.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, you gotta step up your game, bro.
That's me pandering to my Jewish listeners. That's
Well, we only have like 11 Jewish listeners. We actually lost a bunch of them because I came out as an when I was a child, I was an anti-Semite. I'm cool.
Now you're cool.
All 12 seasons of Seinfeld on DVD. That's my big joke. That's what I
on
always
DVD.
say.
I love beer, bro. Seriously, I love beer. And I went into Zombie's fridge and I noticed you have some hard seltzer, don't you?
Yeah, and the way he said it, he was very proud of it. He's like, "I got some hard seltzer, bro." I was like, you shouldn't be throwing that sentence around so
That's the thing about
so bravely.
That's the thing
It's
about
spiked.
Zombie is that people don't realize he's an elitist.
I want to see like an advertisement for like hard seltzer, where it's just like a hot chick like with the fucking seltzer and just drink.
But you know who drinks hard seltzer? A seltzer? The elite. And when Zombie goes over to his rich aunts and uncle's house, they give him hard because he comes from a very, you don't know this about Zombie, he comes from a very rich family, very wealthy, elite.
Zombie, why are you not trapping more girls? I don't understand
know.
this. This is you got
that's the
money, you
problem.
got collectibles. Like, what's going on over
That's
here?
the problem. He traps them and then doesn't let them leave.
He did tell me not to go near that door. I don't know what the deal is with that, but
this little closet. Right?
yeah, it is very narrow. You can't escape through that door.
Actually, you can't. If you open it, Greg Calla comes out of it.
John went to Zombie went to his aunts and uncles last week, and they gave him that hard seltzer because they like, we have plenty of cases down the basement. Gerald, our butler, who's also black, please get our nephew John here because he's living on his own finally.
Does this Gerald also do comedy by any chance? All right, okay, just wondering. 'Cause I know a Gerald.
Please,
He's pretty funny.
man, Jay, get John Zombie.
Gerald, the next time you do come in with your suit on and a shirt that says "funny for no goddamn reason," you're fired. You're out on the street, Gerald. My nephew Zombie feels a bit perched. Please get him on a hard.
Gerald, would you please stop calling my daughters white bitches, please? They're 7.
Keep the butler away from the white women.
Yeah, I'm gonna be serving your lobster and shit.
Motherfucker.
Oh man,
So that's true. So how is that hard seltzer?
it's all right. It's refreshing.
You like it?
Yeah, helps keep the buzz going if you don't have any real beer lying
You
around.
like it, that shit?
I like it as shit.
Okay, all right.
Man's got a distinguished taste. I can appreciate a
Go
man.
ahead, test the mics again. Come on. Testing.
Testing.
Test.
Testing.
Test.
Are we rolling?
Test. Bananas.
Testing?
Bananas. Testing.
I
this thing
literally, I
on?
literally do test the mic stuff.
Because you crazy.
Listen, let's just throw it out there. If you're listening to this right now, number one, we broke every rule in podcasting. We referenced a bunch of people. I made a Greg Calla joke.
Right.
And Greg Calla doesn't know who Greg Calla is. If he did, he would come out of the closet. And number two, if the audio sounds bad, email into slantshow@gmail.com.
That's true.
I will say this: when I first met Greg Calla, I had some kind of faint. Like I was like, maybe, you know, like because he was wearing like the pinkest shirt that I've ever seen, and then on top of that, he had like fuzzy Uggs on. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
But my listening audience...
And it was summer. I was like, what is this? Why are you?
They don't
But
care.
they need to connect the dots. Your listening audience needs to connect the dots.
We don't care about Greg Calla.
No, but he was talking.
We're at the construction site. We don't care about Greg Calla. We want you guys to talk about pussy.
Hold on. Farouk was. Well, you know, we are going to talk about pussy. Oh, we're going to talk a lot about pussy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pussy.
we love pussy. I love.
Oh yeah, we did. It's my favorite kind of toothpaste.
Oh, I eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if they let me. Fucking.
You ever see a pussy and put hot sauce on it? You ever see pussy and it's like, oh, we need to spice that shit up.
Oh, man, I love me some pussy.
Oh, I go down my bitch. I need some Tabasco. I need some black pepper.
Barbecue sauce.
Oh, shit. That's what I do in my asshole. Yeah. I put barbecue sauce on my asshole. Fart in bitches' faces.
What do they call that?
Oh, they call it
the short stack ribs.
right, that's what they call it. I couldn't think of one.
The cookout. They call it the cookout. The cookout.
Fucking, Farouk was saying before about this guy wearing a pink T-shirt, like a man wearing a pink T-shirt.
Right.
I don't like gender stereotypes. I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? Like I wear black all the time.
It's gotta go.
It's not that it's a pink T-shirt. It was a suspiciously pink T-shirt. There's a difference.
So what, like it was like a red T-shirt and then it blended in with a white.
No, it was highlight pink. Like it was like your Pat wore that one time, and we had another person that people don't know.
He's always wearing pink.
Some shade of pink, right? And I think it's because he's a fan of Greg Calla. I think he's supporting Greg Calla.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
He's got a great big head too. Great big head.
Now there's a bobblehead for you.
Yeah. I think someone told him he shaped like an action figure. I think it was the funniest thing ever.
He's fully posable.
Oh shit! Got him.
We'll see him on one of Zombie's shows one day. Just pat in a tiny box.
It's
That's
just there, like, right on the shelf.
One of our
We're gonna walk in and see Pat dressed as Superman.
The world's smallest Superman.
One of our listeners hates Pat, and
What?
the funny thing is he hates him, and Pat's never appeared on the show.
We has on the Terrible Tim roast.
Right? Okay. All right.
That's where the hatred began.
It's so funny.
What was that?
My watch.
What was that?
That was my watch.
Oh, that was your watch.
Message.
What kind of technology is that?
I thought you were making like toast or something. I'll take a piece of toast. I don't.
Is that your ringtone?
No, it's just.
What was your
just my
ringtone
alert.
back in the day when you had like a flip phone? What was your
Good question.
What was
I don't
your
remember.
ringtone?
Just whatever like
I know,
song you could
mine was-
program into there.
Mine was the Brooklyn Zoo by the Old Dirty Bastard.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I had as my ringtone back in the day.
Probably Cranberry Zombies, wasn't it?
You know
That's it. You got it.
It's funny. We're building quite the community, the comedy community, and someone compare us to the Wu-Tang Clan. And when they do, I say Farouk is our Method Man.
Yes, I am.
Cal.
My middle name is Clifford, so this totally works out.
There's
This
nothing
is-
funnier than older Wu-Tang Clan videos because the women in the videos are horrifying looking. Like they really are chicken head hoes. That Method Man was like, oh, that's Method's new woman. We got to put her in the video.
Yeah, like that's like you could see like those weren't like video stars. It was like we owe these people favors. Like this is
Like, who's the hottest bitch in the block? I saw a picture in the deli before. Get her in the video.
like they were gonna get those video models and what and everything, and then they were like, yeah, but she bore 3 of my kids. Like I can't overlook that. You know,
Put it
it's
this way, Wu-Tang Clan women in their videos make Afro men fucking videos. Women, they make those women look like Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Speaking of Afroman, that was my ringtone. Was Cold 45. That was my ringtone.
Yeah.
Is that the only 2 songs he did? Cold 45 and Because I Got High?
Yeah, those are the 2. I think that's still no.
Did
No, he
like
doesn't.
one more, but everything else was garbage.
It was mostly about like weed though, so it wasn't. Yeah,
But he wasn't taking his game seriously.
Nah, if he would have,
No.
he'd probably been one of the top players in the game.
That's right.
He shouldn't have sold that Cadillac, you know, the Coupe de Ville. You got to keep
know
the
that.
Coupe de Ville. Got to
What's
keep
this- what's this Cadillac
What do they keep in Entourage? They keep the Cadillac.
right.
They keep it. They keep the Chevelle. And look,
Wait,
you
an
know,
Entourage? No, they keep the Lincoln.
Is it Lincoln? It is a Lincoln. You're right. I'm wrong about that. It's a Lincoln.
See, that's why you're on the podcast. You know a lot about rap music, but I know everything about Entourage. Everything about it.
We're bridging cultures on this podcast.
Go ahead. Ask me anything about Entourage. I know it.
You know what's funny? We have to do that bit this week.
Okay.
You already showed off your knowledge about Entourage. You don't have to need any more.
I got to flex a little.
Quick, what's Turtle's first name?
Sal.
Oh.
You didn't finish the question. Like, that's a goodie.
I tried getting Quick, what's Ari's wife's name?
She doesn't have a name. Mrs. Ari.
Really? She doesn't have a name?
Actually, they do reveal it.
Actually, they do.
But you know what it is? I'm such a fan of the TV series Entourage. I never watched the movie, and they reveal it in the movie.
Really? His wife's name never revealed? Because she do the show pretty
I
frequently.
know the actress's name, Perry Reeves.
She's hot.
She's hot.
Old school.
I mean, listen, the Ease girl was hot. Ease girl was hot. Emmanuel Creaky, I don't know. She's hot. Though.
I told the listeners we'd be talking about pussy. You know?
She was really hot, but then she did a movie with Usher, and it kind of ruined it for me.
With Emmanuel Creaky?
Sloan, right?
Sloan, yeah. But, like, I mean, she wasn't there because of her acting skills.
Her name is Melissa Gold.
Right.
Porn star was on that. Sasha Grey was on that show. I remember that. Sasha Grey was on that show. Yeah.
Did you hear about a Little Leaguer? You know, because during the Little League World Series, they put on the graphic,
Porn stars?
Like your favorite celebrity.
your favorite celebrity. One of the kids on the team, one of the
Mia
teams,
Khalifa?
put Johnny Sins.
Nice. Nice.
It's kind of gay though.
But you know, he's trolling.
No, yeah. Or that, or the kid's got a huge dong.
Yeah,
Like,
he
kid's
loves
got a huge dong. That's his way of letting him know.
You work, bruh.
What? Wait. So how did that come out? Like someone
I saw it on Reddit.
did? That was this year? That was just
This year. Yeah,
That's hilarious. Who was that kid?
Jim Bunning.
That
his
kid
name is.
fucks.
Joe Jack Bunning. Something. Like
Yeah, definitely that kid fucks. Like, that kid is getting hand jobs through. Yeah,
Like
like.
fucking all the team's mothers.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably fucking all the coaches.
You know what's funny? One time we were, remember like when the best thing about school is when a lunchroom fight would break out. That's the best thing. That's the funnest thing ever. And this one kid got fucked up. Right, he got beat up. He, the kid he was fighting threw him against like the lunch tables, and the kid just started pounding his face. The kid, got broken up. The kid that won walked away, but the kid that lost, he got up and he won because of this line. He was like, "Fuck that! I got fucked up. I still fucked all your mothers." Fucked all your mothers. It was like, you know what? He might.
You know what? I think he turned that around. That's he turned that around.
That's what you got to do.
That's big dick energy right there. That's
right.
big dick energy.
You know,
if I ever seen it, that's big dick energy.
I want to meet a guy that actually fucked his like friend's mother in his teens because everyone's just so full of shit.
I know somebody who did that. Yeah, and it's a friend from Staten Island. I'm not gonna say.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say the name, but they did
Can you
that.
describe him?
Italian kid.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, come here. Let me
Yeah, because it came out and it ruined. So I used to hang out with all the crust punk kids and all those that crowd.
me fuck your weirdo's mother. Come here.
That's how Italian guys.
It was Deepu, guys. It was Deepu Gill. And it ruined the friendship because they weren't just fucking. Like, he started dating his friend's mom. It was weird.
Was she divorced?
So
She's a crackhead or whatever, but still,
we're not talking about that though.
But still, it crossed the line. Doesn't
Come here,
matter.
smoke some crack with me. Come here. Come here.
He was schizophrenic. She was on crack. It was match made in
I'm
heaven.
gonna sprinkle coke on my dick. Yeah, it's hard now, bitch.
He was a schizophrenic.
He was
Schizophrenic. Yeah.
Would it make me schizo? You know what movie?
What happened?
Know what movie would it make me schizo?
No, I don't know what
Animal House. When he's about to smoke weed, right?
See, I've seen him. I've forgotten. Like, I've smoked too much weed. I've forgotten like half the movies I see. So like, but it's great because I'll watch it again and it's like a brand new movie. It's great. Although I know it's already great. Like, I recently rewatched fucking.
Hoffa?
No. I wish. Good Will Hunting. I recently rewatched it. And it was like a brand new movie to me. It was great. It was
You know what I don't like about that movie? Know that scene when
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, when
I think Robin Williams' problem with that movie was that he wasn't getting laid enough. I think that was the main issue in
he
that
didn't
one.
care about he didn't care about pussy, unlike this podcast.
Yeah.
We're gonna be talking a lot about
Because he
pussy.
kept saying shit about love, but at the end of it, he was like, "Yeah, and I miss my wife's pussy." You guys caught that, right? Like he kept saying that, and no one would bring it up. I'm like, why is
It's
no
not your
one?
fault I don't get laid anymore. Everyone missed that scene when he.
10,000 years since I've had some pussy.
I don't like that scene when he's talking about his girlfriend or whatever, or is that
Or in the park bench, or
like his wife or whatever, she croaked, and Matt Damon's like laughing with him.
Yeah.
It's like Robin Williams is like, she farted in front of me loudly, and they're sharing a laugh. I'm like, that's disgusting. But they're trying to like tell you like, oh, true love is about farting in front of each other. Ugh, it's fucking gross.
Only Matt Damon and Ben Affleck would fucking come off that shit.
It takes good acting to pull that off. I'll tell you that much.
Disgusting.
You ever watched The Wire?
Yeah.
You seen The Wire?
Yeah.
Remember the character Cuddy?
Cuddy.
Remember Cuddy when he owns the boxing gym?
Dawn and Dead.
Okay.
And remember the Walking Dead. There we go.
You watched The Wire?
No.
It's a horrible show. Don't watch it. It's a horrible fucking show.
Cuddy was like this great character in The Wire. He got out of prison. He went back to selling drugs and be involved in the gangs. And then he was like, the game changed. I'm no longer an OG.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out of the game and run a boxing gym.
Right.
So in season 4, there was a bunch of little kids that were coming up in the neighborhood, right? And one of the little kids was this kid, Michael Lee, played by that kid Tristan Wild. Was that his name?
Went to Patrides.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know
Shit,
that?
No.
The kid Michael from The Wire. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That's the guy from Staten Island?
Yeah, he's from Staten Island.
He's from Staten Island.
Yeah, my friend actually did something with him recently. But it was funny because Cuddy took a relationship, took a interest in that kid's, wanted to like build like a relationship, want to be a father figure. Yeah. At one point though, because the kid Cuddy couldn't really relate to him though, because they go to like a boxing match and they're like watching a boxing match with Cuddy and the kid Michael watching a boxing match.
Yeah.
And the kid Michael's like, the kid, what's going on? Oh yeah, the kid Michael turns around and goes, oh man, look at those ring girls, right? And Cuddy's like, focus on the game, though. Focus on the game. Yeah. So like a scene later, the kid Michael is like shadowboxing and looks at Cuddy, and he's like all over this hot mother, right? And he's just all over the mother, right? And he's just like, and he just comes up to the kid Michael because he sees the kid Michael's like disgusted with him. He just turns around and just goes, yeah, how you doing, young blood? And the kid Michael's just ignoring him. He goes, man, you love the latest. It's such a creepy scene.
You know who I think definitely fucks their friend's mom though? Justin Bieber. I think he definitely he seems like the kind of douchey guy who would do that.
I think if you're gonna be Justin Bieber, you should just get as much pussy as you want.
But he does though.
I'll tell you
fat now.
I don't
know.
I'll tell you why. Because Justin Bieber, like that's like a once in a generation dude, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Like first off, he's not good. Right.
No, here's the shitty part. So, like, when he was a talented kid, no doubt. He was a very talented kid. But it's just the route that he chose to go with his talent completely wrecked him. Because he had a choice when he was growing up. He had a choice to sign with, like, I think, some, like, record label or, like, Disney. And he went with the record label, and they gave him money too quick.
People say he's, like, a talented drummer. Like people say,
he's he plays multiple instruments. He's very talented. Like, okay, people don't know Flavor Flav can play like 5 instruments. Did you know that? He's very talented.
Saxophone,
saxophone, piano,
the skin flute.
The skin flute. That's a good one. This is why we have you, Zombie. The comedy really is. You're the only reason Darren is listening to this podcast.
Plays the bongo,
but yeah, they gave him money too quick. That's what happened. And they gave him money too quick.
Like I said, if you're Justin Bieber, dude, go out there and fucking.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I'm worth like $500 million at 21, like, what the fuck do I care about anybody else?
I'd be smiling from ear to ear right now because I know I told them we're going to talk about pussy. Told them.
Media loves pussy. Media loves
ear to ear, baby. You know what movie?
Yeah. Spoiler Room.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ben Affleck.
Oh man, I love movies. I love.
What were you saying?
Which is funny because Ben Affleck has like the worst smile ever. Like it just
he does.
It looks like a serial killer, like cold smile.
He's
like,
very fat in that movie too. Boiler Room.
I don't get why people hail him as like a good actor because I feel like he's very expressionless. Am I wrong about that?
He's a shitty actor.
That's what I think. I don't really see him as a great. He's a good director, but I don't think he's a good actor.
He was great in Gone Girl.
Yeah, but that's because he had to look dumb. He had to look dumb as shit in that movie.
That's
him.
Yeah, he's very unlikable, but likable at the same time.
Because all he had to pretend was that he was back in a marriage with Jennifer Garner. That's all he had to do.
Right. Did he cheat on Jennifer Garner with like the babysitter? Is that him?
Yeah, because he realized that he was fucking a dead body this whole time.
But this is how much of an asshole Ben Affleck is. That babysitter was hotter than Jennifer Gardner.
Right.
100%. She's super hot.
I like Donald Trump's. Cut that up and send it to Williamsburg. No, I like
shocking.
Because I'm always stopping my feet at the man, you know. And no, I like Donald Trump's take on celebrity women, where he's like the real beautiful women in the entertainment industry work in the agencies.
Right.
They have like secretaries. Like those are the real hot chicks.
Yeah, they work for Allison Mack. That's true. I told you. I told you when we were talking about pussy, right?
Yeah, there you go.
And I like that take. It's because that's true. Because even like Ben Affleck's kid's babysitter is the hottest chick ever, hottest chick on the planet. Name someone hotter than Ben Affleck's fucking babysitter. Big kid's chick.
Ease girl Sloan. She's way hotter, definitely.
Maybe right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I bet you Ben Affleck's babysitter. I bet you could take a big dick.
But I feel like you know what's shitty is that you can.
You don't know Ben Affleck's babysitter? Some crackhead from Boston just watching Ben Affleck. I'm going to take your dick, Ben. I'm going to take your dad's dick, your neighbor's dick, and your dick.
Oh, you got a nice cock. You got a nice cock.
Look at your cock.
Oh, my God.
Tell me you're not a
It's
cock.
rock had. It's rock had right now.
Calls his babysitter.
Wicked had.
I can't be alone right now. Can you come over?
Yeah, I'm on the phone with Matt Damon's babysitter. You two should get together and make a movie called Good Will Hunting, and get that guy who plays fucking Mork. He's funny. That's how Good Will Hunting was created. You didn't know that, Zon?
No.
It was Matt Damon's babysitter and Ben Affleck's babysitter. They had a play date, and they were watching Mork and Mindy.
This is before the babysitting was a union, so they had to fend for themselves.
Right,
You know, they
right. And they were like, and that's what
They had to
happened.
do side gigs like movie making and stuff like that.
This is what happened. They were watching Mork and Mindy while little Ben and little Matt were playing like cops and
Hide the
robbers.
sausage.
Right. As adults, though.
And then, as adults, of course. And Matt Damon's babysitter turned to Ben Affleck's babysitter and was like, go get the apples. And they were like, well, how about these apples? And that's how they came up with that famous line. And then some delivery driver, because they ordered pizza, some guy ordering pizza had a long ponytail and was like, "You'll be serving my kids fries."
And then Matthew McConaughey showed up with his kids, and that's how that movie was made.
Matthew McConaughey.
He's in Good Will Hunting now.
No, he was just there. He had a hot babysitter too. I don't want him to feel left out. You know, he's got a hot babysitter.
Matthew McConaughey never misses a play date.
No, he's the guy that seals deals. He's just there to say, "All right," you know. That's it. Like,
All right.
that's how you know things are getting done in Hollywood. Matthew McConaughey's got to say, "All right."
Every actor in their 40s had a babysitter.
A hot babysitter.
And the hottest of babysitters.
But why would you not if you're rich and like listen, like let's be honest, like Hollywood marriages are a sham. Like they're not not real.
The
So
guys
like
are all gay and the women are all escorts.
that's basically what it is. Like whenever someone brings up like Jay-Z and Beyonce, I'm like that could not be a shamier marriage than Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like that's just I think they're in it for the money. That's it.
What, Zombie?
Zombie and Beyonce, yeah.
Zombie and Beyonce?
Yeah, Zombie.
You should find your Beyonce because you're Jay-Z of Staten Island.
Zombie, what are you into? We gotta find you into. What are you into?
I don't know anything.
Hey, all right. Well, this is making it harder. So you know what do you like? I'm
Challenge.
like tall, short. Like give me something over here.
He's into tall broads with long faces.
Ah, okay. All right. I think I know a crimson chin looking girl, so I could do that for you.
Yeah. You never dated a black girl?
No.
Never been with a black girl?
No, never been with a black girl. No.
That's racist on me. It's fucked up.
Just never happened.
John is dating a new girl, I hear.
Oh, really?
Her name is Aisha.
Aisha.
She's African American.
You know what's my favorite, like, about black girls? 'Cause I like a ghetto-ass black girl. Like, if she's on the phone yelling at her baby daddy, that's the turn on for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have pegged him for that kind of, not you. I feel like you're more of a homely kind of, mouthy Italian
Right,
girl.
give her a
So-
smack every now and then.
Yeah, I feel like you're down with the culture. You're the rebel. You know what I mean? Like I feel like this is.
I told you we were going to talk about pussy.
Yeah.
That's what we talk about in this podcast.
True.
My favorite kind of women are the ones that are just willing to sit down with me. I think that's
women with vaginas.
oh man, vaginas is great. Vaginas are so
Yeah,
good.
you ever suck a chick's dick, though? You ever suck? You never. Y'all never met. You ever take a girl pants off and see a dick? You just gotta go down her. It's natural. It's natural.
That's you're doing Seinfeld. That's Seinfeld. That's Seinfeld. Yeah, it's
Seinfeld.
I can't wait for that. It's gonna be. It should be a good time.
Black Seinfeld.
Black Seinfeld should be hilarious.
Bum, bum, bum. He just comes out, just like, man, we ain't talking no more, Kramer.
Y'all notice how airplane food sucks.
They get some chicken, some collard greens up in there.
Okay. You ever notice when you walk into your friend's house and he throws beer cans on the floor? You ever notice that shit? You ever notice how when y'all in the Popeyes, you gotta get the music up. Like, I'm running out of material.
Well,
Gotta play
when are we doing the juice segment? I'm down for some juice.
Juice?
The juice. When are we spilling some juice? Man, I'm all about juice.
Are you saying juice or Jews?
I'm saying the former because if I say the latter, then your podcast is going to be.
We cannot make
your podcast is suddenly going to get so many listeners, but none of them are going to appear on your.
That's what we don't want. Clear that we are very pro-Israel on this fucking podcast.
It's true.
That's my cue to leave. All right, guys.
Oh, shit. Yeah. We like them too.
Oh, do you?
We love
well, you can't pick both.
We love everyone on this podcast.
Sometimes you gotta pick both. Sometimes you gotta. Sometimes do you mix chocolate and vanilla? Because I do.
I do that. It's a good flavor.
But I'm down with the swirl.
Zombie, put the fucking crates down. Come on. Oh man, you know what's funny? Earlier, I was telling Rob how Zombie is the Lenny of this podcast from A Mice and Men.
Ah, definitely. I see this. Yes.
I like to pet the rabbits.
Even though he resembles more Slim, because that's what Slim looks like.
I like how Slim was immediately accepted by all the boys at the farm.
Oh, he was there for an hour, punched in, and they were already listening to Slim.
Yeah.
And Curly hated Slim.
Yeah, well, he wanted to be the guy.
Curly
He felt like he was Slim before Slim showed up.
Right. I feel like zombies are Bill Murray. Like it's just the most
maybe Brian Doyle.
I feel like you're Bill Murray in Stripes. That's who I feel like you are for me. That's
I love A Mice and Men. You ever read A Mice and Men?
No, I have not.
I read it senior year.
Oh, good.
Senior year of high school.
Senior year of high school, which was like 2 years ago. So that should
so many moons ago.
many moons ago.
I love A Mice and Men. You read it, right, Zombie?
Yes.
You read it to me.
it's a movie too, right? Am I wrong? It's a movie.
It's a great movie.
I've never seen the movie.
It's with
Gary Sinise and John
Dustin
Malkovich.
Hoffman, right? Is Dustin Hoffman?
Dustin Hoffman, yes, he is in it. Yes, he is.
Is he not? No, it's not him. I'm thinking of something else. That's all.
Oh, you're thinking of Al Pacino.
You're in Mice and Men.
Oh, yeah.
Who's in Mice and Men?
Gary Sinise, John Malkovich.
Okay.
Casey Sanko.
Casey James Salenjo.
Yeah, that guy. He's in
Oh,
it.
he's IMDb in it. All right, Zombies. Glad we have
It's
you.
on IMDb. It's fine.
Shit.
It's fine. No one knows what the hell we're talking about.
Was Despicable Me 2 on your fucking search list? I just peeped that right now.
Probably.
Go back to your search history right now. Is Despicable Me 2 on there?
I know what you're thinking.
Why are we looking at Despicable Me 2? What else is on this? Despicable Me 3, I'm sorry.
Nate Alexander have a credit in that?
All the other ones are good. We got Jackie Mason, Leviathan, The Sopranos. All right, we got The Matrix. All right, you're good. Despicable Me 3 was kind of, it didn't fit in there.
Man,
Zombie, you love The Sopranos?
I enjoy it.
You love The Sopranos. I didn't know that.
I like
He loves The Sopranos.
How much do you like it?
He loves it.
Stupid question. What are you looking up, man?
You know, I never finished The Sopranos.
You never finished? Oh,
I never finished it, yeah.
I remember you were telling
Because I was getting it out there, so like I was just behind. And
Do
then,
you know how it ends?
I don't know how it ends. I've
shit.
never seen it.
man.
Yeah.
But didn't someone else tell us it's
the last 2 to 3 seasons I haven't seen.
Even Steiner,
Even
right?
Steiner
He
was telling-
yeah, he doesn't know how it ends.
Because I was out there in the motherland, so it was
Pakistan?
Pakistan. Yes, it's better in a French accent if you guys Pakistan. Pakistan. Yeah.
My man.
Or as a
Stupid Pakistani.
or as my other friends like to call it, 9/11istan. So it's
Fucking fucked up, bro.
I thought it was a little.
Were you friends with nothing but firemen? A zombie, give me a beer. Come on.
Can I have one?
I'll take one too,
Yeah,
buddy.
get us all some beers. Even yourself, I don't see why not.
It's got lactate. This guy is. I don't know why you don't have a wife right now, zombie. You got lactate and beer. Like I don't understand.
He's the man. He's the man all of a sudden.
I love Miller Lite.
That's my man's.
Zombie's a man.
When you were younger, would you drink Colt 45?
So interestingly enough, there's beer in Pakistan, but you can only buy like 40s. There's no cans.
Nice.
Yeah, you can only buy 40s. There's no can, and you got to go to like select places to buy. You can't buy it everywhere unless you have a bootlegger. Then the bootlegger will bring it to your house.
And you have a good taste for beer, don't you?
For the most part, yeah. I don't. Well, like. I don't drink a lot of light beer. Like if right now we're hanging out, so it's fine. But like if I'm going out to drink, I'm not going to have light beer because it just makes me pissed.
Light beer,
like Budweiser or like like Miller Lite or whatever. Like I'll have like
light as in texture and not as in calories.
Light as in like the alcohol volume, I prefer a little bit higher. I don't care if it's like the like light and like color or whatever. If the alcohol volume is a little bit higher, then that's whatever. I like Yingling. Yingling is like one of them. Like Guinness, I love Guinness is a good beer. So
I love German beer.
German beer is amazing.
Love
German
it. It's good. When we were at Kellmeyer's weeks back, fucking that was
fucking Nuremberg is gonna have a good one too.
Like that.
What's the other German restaurant out here? The other German bar?
Nuremberg.
That's the one. Yeah. No, they got good Spaten. Spaten's a good German beer.
Spaten's very good.
Spaten.
I call it
It's wicked hot. Wicked hot.
I love Spaten.
Spaten.
No, am I pronouncing it wrong? I think it's pronounced Spaten.
Spicken?
It's just spit in the beer.
Spaten.
Spitting?
What do you got there? You got there a Pabst Blue Ribbon?
Pips? Yeah, pips. Have some pips.
What are you mumbling over?
I don't know. No one's listening to me.
Tommy,
I was.
So like, no black chicks. What have you been inside though? What have you been inside? I'm very curious.
This apartment?
He fucks all the time.
There's no way you don't. I know down low you do, but you don't kiss and tell. You seem like the kind of guy.
You ever fuck a bitch and get that cramp in your leg? Did you ever do that? Nah, man.
I think you should hang around Comedy Fight Club. They love the innocent fixer upper
You got
types. They
this
do.
great place here, right? Listen to me. You got this great place here. Hookers.
There's no shame in it. I don't understand. Listen, if I could afford it or have a place of my own, I'd give it a go. Why the hell not? You know,
they're not going to steal your toys.
They're not. That's 100% true. Unless you get like sometimes you don't know. They're knowledgeable hookers, and then they. Yeah, just don't go to bars with Jerry Martinez. You can avoid that whole situation.
Hookers. You ever go to a hooker?
No. None to the hookers, no.
Never? Really? Never
No.
Strip clubs?
No.
You do online dating?
I have.
Yeah, I don't really care for that.
Why have you never gone to like a strip club or something?
Never felt like it.
Nah, you got to go to a strip club, man. That shit is fun.
They're fun.
They're fun. They're a lot of fun.
Rob knows one in every. It's amazing. Whenever we get this uncanny ability to like, he doesn't know whatever else is around there. But like, there's a great strip club down like the 278, right down there. Like, how do you know this? And it'll be like Pennsylvania. Like he's never. He just knows though.
Because when I was 18 years old, I used to frequent all the strip clubs.
Really? Is that true? Like,
I used to
wow.
love going to strip clubs.
Jesus.
I was under 21
during tax season. I haven't been to one this year.
Listen, if we're gonna go, I say we go to Vegas. I say we go to the Holy Grail. Actually, you know what I've heard? Portland, Oregon has the most amount of strip clubs per capita, and they have shitty ones. I'm not sure how good they are.
No, that's the thing. Is I like a shitty strip club.
That's
really?
what I like. Yeah, I
like the ratchet strip clubs. Is what you're talking about.
Hole in the wall, local fucking.
Like literally, there are holes in the wall. Yeah, that's
from Sunshine.
yeah,
and glory holes.
Do you ever do that?
No.
You ever been inside a glory hole? It's thrilling.
Here's a real glory hole. You take out your gun, you shoot the fucking bathroom wall, and then you stick your dick in it.
Nice and hot.
You call it gunpowder. Yeah, but dude, you gotta hit up a strip club.
Yeah.
We'll go. We'll walk.
We're taking Zombie to the strip club, guys. We're going to do a podcast from out of there. That's what
we're walking like bruises.
I like going to a strip club with my deviant friend.
Oh, yeah.
I only have one guy we usually go to a strip club with because he's such a deviant.
It's so funny.
I used to work for Angelina's, and every night because we would get out so late. And like restaurants and stuff, so it would be like 3:00, and the only place that'd be open would be the strip club. What's it called? Excess or what?
Oh, the one by Fun Station, or
no, by Fun Station. By Arthur Kill.
I've actually never been to that one.
It's Curves, right?
Yeah, Curves.
Yeah.
It used to be called Curves.
Yeah, it's something else. I think it's Excess or something right now, right? So we'd go there all the time, and I mean, I would earn money there, but I wouldn't not gonna earn enough to like go to a strip club every night. So my boss would just come and give out bands to us to spend and just like throw because he was a millionaire. Like he's one of the owners is Angelina. Like he would just come with us and just fucking.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Amazing.
Yeah, and like it was. Well, like here's the criteria though. If we had hot girls with us, the hot girls got the bands first, right? And then we would get them if there was any left over. But if there weren't, like he would just give us like a stack and be like, "Have fun." And like,
what a great life.
Well, let me tell you something. That's amazing. See, that's why you're very spoiled when it comes to strip clubs because you have that experience.
yeah,
When we go to a strip club, first off, I pick up my deviant friend, and for the first
We go to
20 minutes, we talk shit about our other friends, and then Rob be like, "You want to go to a strip club?" And there'll be silence for 2 minutes because we're all salving.
Salving? You're salving?
just the idea of it right now is thrilling. You guys can't see this right now, but Greg has a huge throbbing boner right now. I can't describe it.
It's lifting up.
All this pussy talk, man. All this pussy talk.
My eye. That was zombie because I'm poking my dick through his eye.
I can't see. I'm blind in my left eye now.
You go to like a hole in the wall strip club on a budget, and that's not as,
True.
It's not as like exciting when you have all the money.
See, like I also haven't been to a lot of strip clubs though because I just feel like they're a tease.
But you know what though, you become very selective when you're on a budget there.
Yeah.
So then you start looking at these strippers not as people but as objects, right? And that's how you have to.
As an investment, like you're buying a product, of course. So
that's how you go. To
And
a strip
also,
club.
the hole in the wall strip club has like hot strippers, but like hot looking. Like if you saw them at Top Tomato, you'd be like, that girl's a stripper, right?
Right.
But like when you go to like a really high class strip club, like Scores in the city, those girls are like pinup fucking strippers.
Yeah.
Like they're still whores without questions on me. But I can't blow one of my pants when it comes to some. I need the illusion. I need the look of like if I met this girl at the Applebee's,
right,
I could take her home. Right?
Gotcha. You're paying for the experience, the girlfriend experience. Okay,
which I can't do, but that's not going to stop me from Plus, I like a lot of black strippers, like black strippers.
Right.
I've noticed that. I've noticed that your preference is black strippers.
Yeah, black strippers are the best. They go all out. Pretty white strippers, they're too much class.
True.
Why?
Yeah, they don't do the dirty stuff. They don't.
They're ridiculous.
They don't give you the full experience.
I once tried to grab a stripper's tits. She was like, "I just got these done. You can't touch them." Then I grabbed her ass. She was like, "I just got that done." What's faker, her ass or the tits? You know. But black stripper, big droopy ass, fucking lands on your knee as she just grinds on your dick.
Yeah.
As she grinds on your dick, dog.
Told you there's a lot of fucking pussy talk here today, bro.
I'm telling you, we got the construction.
This is the manliest podcast. I think we can. I think my chest hair just got a little bit longer at this podcast.
We try for that. We go for all men. That's how I'm going to tell them.
Yeah, all men stuff.
Right?
Yeah.
When have we had a female on this fucking podcast? We'll never have one.
Nah.
We challenge the feminist.
I think if we get Zombie a stripper, we're gonna get it for him, and we're just gonna bring it to your job when you're Janet, when you're cleaning the school. And you're just gonna sit in the tiny chair, like a kindergarten class with like a tiny chair.
Listen to me. You don't need a stripper. You need a hooker.
Well, she's gonna do both. We're gonna pay her to do both.
I want to see you fuck hookers.
Yeah.
There was one time there was.
We're watching. We're gonna watch the whole thing. We're gonna be right there.
I had
no pressure.
I had gallbladder surgery 2 years ago.
Oh shit!
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
I have to bring this up. You're aging like cheese. Like this is horrible. You're twins, and like you're aging like blue cheese, and he's okay. Like I don't get this.
I have a beard now, but when I shave, I look like a younger.
You went to the barber and you didn't get the beard done. Why are you doing this to me?
I'll never get the beard.
I never get the beard done. They charge you extra.
Yeah. What am I gonna sit back and have and relax in a public?
What am I, some kind of fag? Have him touch my face? What are you retarded?
And another thing, you never know who's your barber because they might try to cut.
Oh, you don't have a regular barber? Like this guy you go to regularly or no?
I have a regular barber.
Okay,
but I don't trust.
Well, see, you look like a regular. Like you have a regular barber.
The thing is, with my guy,
you look like you challenge a lawnmower every time you want to get a haircut.
My guy, he cuts a lot of children's hair.
Do you sit in the race car?
So He's always free. I walk in there, I get the haircut immediately.
Every time you go to the connection in the big boy chair, you know the rules.
Well,
you know the rules.
I had to wait a good 50 minutes today because after he got done cutting this little kid's hair, the kid's mother was talking to him about the little kid, saying how well he was doing in school and everything.
Right.
Who gives a shit? He's a barber. Like, what is he going to do?
August. Well, I guess summer school.
He's probably in summer school, yeah.
He was Puerto Rican.
Jesus.
But I was sitting in the chair waiting for the...
You know, that's what I hate. These illegals coming in and taking our summer school classes.
I just hate it.
Our dumb kids need them more than their dumb kids, you know?
And where was I? Oh, one time, because I had gallbladder surgery.
Oh, right.
And but I got a fat check from my tax returns,
Right.
and I was out of work for like 2 months, and this was like 2 years ago. So early on, because I was going to collect disability from my job, because they offer like the FMLA. It's a long story. We don't have to get into that.
Please don't.
But I will get into this. I treated myself. I was going to go to a hookah zombie. It was early May. I remember it was early May. I just got done having the surgery, but I was nervous because the hooker I was going to was an older woman, and she was like a dominatrix. But I didn't really want her to do she offered both, so I didn't really want her to do that. So I was like, listen, I just had this sounds very sexy. Listen, I just had gallbladder surgery.
I'm having digestive issues.
So you kind of milked it with the gallbladder thing.
I turned around. I was like, listen, I can't. Can we just have straight sex? She's like, well, I don't do that, honey. Over the phone, she said that.
Right.
But she said, if you give me a box of roses, something like that.
Wow.
So, what
But
happened?
that's like code, though, box of roses.
Right,
isn't it?
right.
Right, okay.
So
that like 100? Does that mean a box of
It was
roses?
actually like 220.
That's what a box of roses is? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's the fuck.
That's 2 dozen roses. Okay, there you go.
that's
That
the
makes
fuck
sense.
that bitch.
That's the fucking package, right?
So I go behind the mall. That's where the woman lived, and but she didn't give me the address. I tried calling her like 10 times. I'm lurking around this back of the mall. I'm going around this neighborhood. I'm like looking into houses. I'm on the phone going, I'm here. I look so pathetic, probably. And what happened was one of the guys next door to her came out. It was like, what do you want? And I was like, I'm looking for, I forget the woman's name. And he's like, she's not here. She's not home. And I go. Oh no, I'm a friend of hers. He's like, yeah, you're a friend.
She has a lot of friends, huh?
She's got a lot of friends, this gal.
She has a lot of friends, and she got a garden in the back.
That's either a pimp or a boyfriend, and that's good. You didn't go up there? Did you? No.
It was the guy next door, but I guess it could have been like his.
Maybe you're here to see me. She takes all my business.
Yeah, but no, I didn't go. No.
Yeah, it's good because that guy probably would have shot you or something.
Probably.
Yeah,
Then I went to the strip club later on and popped one of my pants, and that's
nice.
That's what you got to do.
Do you bring a change of clothes when you go to the strip club?
No,
He should.
I should.
There was one time we were in Jersey and he came outside. We were all in the car, like waiting for him, and he came outside with a big fucking cum stain on his jeans.
Just the glaze.
We waited like 20 minutes. Just going like, where?
It looks like he's like smuggling like a donut.
Oh yeah, it came out. It was the most disgusting thing. No self-respecting person would ever run out of a strip club.
At least like steal an apron or something, man. Like
so
this.
funny.
I once got kicked out of a strip club.
That's happened to me too.
Why'd you get kicked out?
My friend got a little too handsy. He was too drunk. He got too handsy with a girl who didn't want anything to do. Like she just wanted to dance, and like he was getting a little too handsy.
Come here, baby. Come here.
No, like he was sliding his hands into he was trying to like finger her while like he was trying to scoop. He was trying to scoop. He can't scoop. There's no scooping rule. It was a very strict no scooping rule, and he tried to scoop, and they shoved him out of there. They're like, listen, pal, yeah. But in his defense, he knew her personally. So
What happened to me was because when I was 17, I actually fucked a stripper on my birthday. Some would say it was for my birthday, if you know what I mean. But it was a black stripper, and she gave
that
me
goes without saying. I don't think you have to mention
exactly. But I noticed about black strippers, they go all the way. This is my theory from a few moments ago. That a lot of black strippers, they go all the way.
The one thing you don't have to specify in this universe is that Greg Cardizone loves black strippers. I think everyone knows that about this universe.
I love black strippers and pizza. And I love beer, bro.
And pussy, bro. And pussy.
And pussy. That goes with the black stripper. So what happened was I saw a few strippers, and I was like, I had a few dollars in my pocket, and I was like, Zombie, I'm gonna be more selective this time around. Yeah. I'm gonna do my scouting. I want to see some hot chicks. I'm not gonna go right away into the fucking champagne room. You know, right. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna fucking be like,
there's no sex in the champagne.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the guy who's gonna be like sitting there. I'm gonna be hard to get. And one black stripper came off stage.
That was your strategy.
Yeah, it was hard to get. Fucking but here's the best part. One stripper came off stage. She goes, "Do you want private dance?" And she was so hot. I was like, "Yeah,
yeah."
I was there for only like 10 minutes.
Way to stick to your guns there. Yeah. I thought you were a man of principle, Greg.
So what happened was at first she offered me the private room, and I was like, "Nah, if you dance well."
Whatever you got to say to me, you can say in front of my boys. You know,
right? If you dance well, maybe we'll go to a private room. Right. So she's like, yeah, whatever. Like, you know, she sounded like me. She's like, yeah, whatever. Don't worry. I'll fucking dance. All right. So she's giving me a lap dance, and the first dance lasted like 2 minutes because the song lasted 2 minutes. That's how it works. So she's like, do you want another one? I was like, yeah, I'll take another one. But earlier that day, Zombie, and this is a mistake that most men make, before you go to a strip club, you should masturbate early in the day.
Yeah.
So you're not loaded up. You're not fucking.
You're not backed up. Yeah.
Right. So
because you can't have one in the chamber. You can't have one in the chamber.
And, I was 20, so I was a real putz back then. Not now. Who could last forever, baby. So
you're 27. What are you talking about?
Oh, I can last forever now. So at 20, I was a real putz.
Like I said, Greg, blue cheese is scaring the shit out of me. Like,
it doesn't matter. So what happened was, Zombie, this is what happened. Yeah. She was dancing on top of me, right, but my fly was on.
Oh, man.
Right? And, I blew a load, and the little got on her ass.
Oh.
So she turned to me. She felt... What?
How did your fly get open?
You know what it was? I was very heavy then. And no,
I think you're trying to commit an act of sexual assault.
And you got caught. And then you
why would you fly? I mean, it's not like I'm that big, baby. But what happened was, it landed on her ass. She felt it. She turned around to me and she goes, "What is this?" And I was like, "It's sweat."
What do you mean, what is this? Like, you've seen this. You know what this is. Like, get out of here.
I don't understand.
How the fuck do you not know what that is?
I turned around and was like, I don't know, sweat? She's like, sweat?
Sweaty and sticky,
She's
baby.
Like, I know what this is. I'm like, yeah, I will think you would know what this is. I hope so. And I was like, no, I she's like, all right, dance is over. And I'm like, what? What about the champagne room?
What'd you say?
What about the private room? So she's like, no. She calls over like bouncers. She makes me tip her $20. She's like, she's like,
ass is be embarrassing. Just so load in your pants and two jacked men just shoving you.
Because she danced
with your dick just hanging out of your fucking.
Come with us, perfect. She danced for me only twice, and that's $40. She charged me an extra $20, and I was like, there was only 2 dances. But you know what? You don't want to argue over money when you're jizz on a stripper, you know. So
you're not in a position of.
No, I'm not in the position of power at this point.
You don't leave your DNA on any fraud.
Right. So I was also very numb because I just got blown alone. So you can't. It's never good when you fight.
Next time you go in there, strippers have like plastic bags, but they'll give you a dance, but they wear a plastic bag.
It's never a good situation when you blow a load and you fight directly afterwards. It's never a good.
Also, you're not strong as you were because your energy's gone.
Weak in the knees.
Yeah, you are.
At some strip clubs, they give you a towel. You know that?
Right.
Yeah.
See, the classy ones do. The classy ones do.
No, they gave me the boot. They kicked me directly out. This little bouncer comes over. He was like 5'3", but he looked like Lawrence Taylor. Like, he looked exactly like LT. Comes over. He's like 5'3". And he's like, bro, don't make me remove you. You gotta go. And I'm like, but my friends, I'll tell your friends, you gotta go. So I'm like, really? I look at the stripper. She's just like, wants nothing to do with me. I go in the parking lot. I'm embarrassed, but I spent the next like 2 hours calling up WFAN. That's what, call up the fan.
Check it on the radio.
Yeah, I actually got on the radio.
Oh.
Yeah, I got on the. I called up this guy.
Did you tell them what happened?
No, I talked about Hideki Matsui.
With jizz in your pants. Nice. That's a manly thing to do. Talk about sports with jizz in your pants.
That's right.
That's manly.
So that's what happens, Zombie. So maybe, just maybe, you one day go to a strip club and you know how that feels. We'll see.
We can end it there. So we're gonna win.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Good.
Yeah, do your plunks.
That's it. We're done. That's it. All right.
Do your plunks. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I got Kent Ale House coming up on the 15th, and I got Bayshore Sofa Kings that's going to be filmed, and I think I got Killmeyers with you guys coming up on the 30th. Yeah.
Very sexy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And look out for the Fifthborough Comedy Festival, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking.
It's going to be a thing.
That's Fifthborough.
It's a thing happening.
Yep.
All right.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
We done?
Yeah.
You finished?
Look.
Roll, man. Testing.
Is it just been a test? Are we just start the episode now?
Go.
Is test?
Start the episode over.
Do it over. I think we can do it better.
I want to hear it over.
All right, hold on. Let's do it again.
Hear that? That's the sweet sound of Minute Maid slushies at McDonald's, turning up your summer with every sip, slurp, and ah.
Get a small sweet peach, blue raspberry, or fruit punch slushie for just $2. Or get any size soft drink for $1. Price and participation may vary. Limited time only. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
The internet can be your window to the world, or an open door that lets cyber criminals in. Online theft, webcam spying, and identity fraud are all on the rise. But you can stay safe with Kaspersky Lab, the world's most awarded internet security. Kaspersky protects your money, privacy, identity, and data with technology perfected over 20 years. So keep exploring. Kaspersky Lab will keep you safe online. Learn more at Kaspersky.com.